Hi, we got Toby and Elliot here from AirsoftWarrior Reviews, and in front of us today we have the, I believe, HFC or UFC. I'm not sure because Toby hasn't brought the box with him.
Fuck you.
M9. I think it's just a normal M9. It's not an M9 2F or anything. M9 variant, at least, pistol. It's obviously in two-tone. They've decided to do this one with a sort of metallic kind of blue. In this range, they also had a Desert Eagle, I believe, and anything else?
Desert Eagle and H&K.
Yeah, Desert Eagle and an H&K style pistol. Toby went for the Berreta, and which I think is a very good choice. It's a very nice looking gun. I think they've got the colouring on this just right. All the bits that are meant to be black are black. You can see here, like the safety, which works really well. Mag release, trigger, the cocking hammer. Whoops, cocking hammer here, which works. Okay. The gun. Well, we'll start from the barrel, as we do. Okay. The barrel you can quite clearly see. The outer barrel is plastic, but the inner barrel, which can be seen from just looking down it, is metal. You probably can't see that there, but no, it's metal. And also the top slide is very well made because the barrel, it's got like an open part here, so when the slide's pulled back, it goes over the barrel there, and then look, you can see into the chamber there, which is quite a cool design. Yeah, and then it's just kind of like, it's got made in Taiwan here markings. There's not really any other markings on the gun, I don't think. And here is this thing, and I mean, I'm not actually sure what this is. I think that's supposed to be the actual safety on the real gun here. You push in there and then move this around, but I'm not sure. It doesn't really serve a purpose on this. It just looks kind of cool. There you can see the trigger mechanism. You can see that black bit moving forwards there as the trigger is pulled. Here we have the safety, which, unlike on the other pistol we reviewed, works perfectly. It just needs to be pulled up into place there, and it's in safe, and the trigger cannot be pulled, even though I'm pulling that quite hard, and it's metal, the safety mechanism, and then all you have to do is slide that down back into the place, and the trigger can be depressed. The mag release here is a small plastic button with a lot of use this pistol has had. It's quite stiff, but it works perfectly. This is the magazine. I think it holds about 10 to 15 rounds. It's got a big weight in it. This gun is so much heavier than the other pistol. This gun, I'd say on its own, is about 500 grams, and then this is another 200 or 300. So that slots in there with a really nice click. And the gun weighs probably about, I don't know, 600 to 800 grams. Yeah, the mag release just like this, and the mag comes sliding out. What's good about this is that it has a cocking hammer, so that when, if you can see it here, when the gun's cocked, which is really easy, the hammer is back, so you can tell whether it is cocked or not, which is a nice feature. And obviously, I don't really want to know how magazines work, but for demonstrative purposes, I've lost my BB. There it is. The BB goes, obviously, just in here, like that, and then you would pull the spring down and then fill it up to the top, as you would on most pistols like this. I think it double stacks, so the BBs go from one side of the spring to the other, so it's like like that. And put the gun in there, like so. And then the cocking is very easy. It's got grips here. You can see that, like grooves where you can hold and cock it. And after much use, the actions become very easy. And then we'll do a proper firing test of this later. And then the gun will, just look at that box. The gun will fire. Probably didn't see that, so that's why we'll do a proper one later, but you probably heard it. And where are we at? 5 minutes. Okay. Yeah, I think this gun was how much?
£20.
The gun was £20, which is considerably more expensive than the other pistol. However, build quality, I would give this way over the other one. I'd give this a 4 out of 5. It's ABS plastic, mostly all of it, but the inner barrel is definitely metal. I think some of the internals may be metal. The trigger's metal, cocking hammer is metal, the safety is metal, this thing is metal, the mag release button is metal. The magazine is not metal, it's plastic, but it has a really heavy weight in, so yeah, that adds to it. Yeah, but the build quality is far better, much more robust. I give this a 4 out of 5. The colouring, obviously, we've been over, that's nice. I would recommend using this with .12s, regardless of how much better it is than the other one, because over the time that Toby's had this gun, which is how long do you think?
6 months.
About 6 months, and no problems whatsoever. It's been consistent all throughout those 6 months. Has given various bruises and marks to our friends. But we were testing it out with originally .12s because that's all that Toby really had, and the gun was firing really fast, far. And today it's probably the only time that he's really seen like a range on .2s, and it was dropping short at maybe 20 feet, whereas my other new pistol, about 5 days old, was hitting the target, and that's of a lower build quality. So that was kind of surprising to us, but obviously spring guns do, well, at least pistols and other, you know, lower quality, lower price guns will decrease, performance will decrease with age, and 6 months old is quite a long time. So I suppose when we do the shooting test for this, we'll probably use .12s and .2s, as we'll do with all of the guns really, apart from the ones which you really can't use .12s with, otherwise it might fuck up the gun. Yeah, feel, in comparison to the other one, yeah, feel, I'd give this a 4 out of 5, feels great. All of these other random features I didn't really rate on the other one. The cocking action and everything about it, about using it, is very easy, very user-friendly. I'd give this a 4. For price, I don't know, I'd give this a 3. I think Toby found this on surplusstore.
Yeah.
I don't think it's actually on that site anymore. We don't really know whether it's available, so the next best thing would be the full metal version. Although I've heard that's supposed to be quite flimsy, but I'm thinking about purchasing that one, so you'll get a review on that pretty soon. Yeah, so this gun, I don't really know where you'd be able to find it, but this is a close review of what could be the full metal one if you're thinking about buying that one, and so you can expect much of the same, but just not ABS plastic, kind of like a metal. So yeah, overall I'd give this gun, I'd say a 4 out of 5, good solid 4, so that's better than the other one, and yeah, it's a good gun, great to play around with. I wouldn't recommend skirmishing with it, but yeah, it's a good buy, and looks great, feels great, so everything about it is standard, it's good. So this has been AirsoftWarrior reviews on the Berreta M9 variant spring gun.